Cost of everything is so high. And, I am not sure if I want to be that isolated from my family, on the mainland and stuff like that, subject to flights and flying and flying and flying. You know what I mean? It's like, so I don't know. Good place to visit every now and then, I guess. Oh, excuse me. All right. I forget. Did I just start the live stream? Yeah. I did that instinctually now. All right. We've got 21 minutes to the open, so let's go through it here. Let me grab some more coffee. Cheers. Water to wash that bitter ass keto coffee down. I feel like I'm drinking Sanka. 3-day-old Sanka. All right. I'll wait a moment. I don't know, Pranchu. I don't know. All right. Well, good morning, everybody. We have oil up 4.5%. So that has pushed up XLE energy. We have rates have popped a bunch. For rates, it's a lot. So rates went from 2.15 to 2.24. What is that? 4.2% pop also in rates. That might be why oil is up. It's, inflation. The S&P 500 is what all the indexes had dipped overnight a little bit, not too much, a little bit, but they've all grinded back up to some extent. But the S&P 500 mostly is back at its close from Friday, and it even pushed up and over the high. So that's a good signal from the S&P 500. However, the Dow and the Qs aren't. So the S&P 500 is being pushed up like this from some component, and it's not Tesla, and it's not Apple, and it's not Amazon. I'm not entirely sure what couple of stocks are pushing up the S&P 500 without really drilling into it, and I didn't have enough time this morning while trying to grab all of our opportunities. In gold is a little bit up and above Friday's close at 1925 per ounce range. Isn't really indicating any direction, which would help us kind of figure out what's going to happen today. But maybe that's what's going to happen today. A little bit indecisive. The inflation that I was talking about just a little bit ago will put pressure on the Qs. But it should help financials, and financials could be the bet for this year. For anybody who's doing any macro positioning. And financials and industrials and base materials and energy continue to be a good place to position in macro for inflation. How much rate hikes are going to curb inflation, that remains to be seen. Sometimes it can get trapped and you can get a runaway cycle, and you can get runaway inflation. Because of imports that have already inflated a lot, and from other countries which have even higher inflation and the cost of those imports, we're probably not going to see a push down in inflation for another couple of months, month or two, because inventories hitting shelves are at all-time highs, and unless resellers are going to take a hit, then they've got to raise their prices as well. So you can see that. I mean, Costco's been doing the repackaging so that you get less paper towels for the same price, and you wouldn't know it. You're like, oh well, Costco's awesome. Their price of paper towels haven't gone up at all. Yeah, it hasn't gone up, but you're getting less now, so it actually is. It is going up. So that's what a lot of companies are doing to try to keep you coming in and not getting sticker shock, but they're getting squeezed. When you compare the consumer price index to the producer price index, or the wholesale price index, cost of the production of the goods, you can see that resellers have not raised their prices as much as the actual inflation has caused. So they're getting squeezed. Their margins are getting squeezed, and you will probably start to see in the coming months some of that pressure. Either they're going to have to raise prices, or something. But if demand drops off, which could happen, and it seems like that could be what happens over the next month or two, then they're going to have to raise prices, because for every customer that comes in the store, which is fewer if demand is lower, in order to make the same money, if not more, so they don't get fully squeezed, they're going to have to raise their prices. So it's almost like a squeeze play in inflation and pricing on the consumer going on as well. It's kind of like a squeeze going on. It's a squeeze. It's a margin squeeze. So it's a margins squeeze. So that's interesting, for the outlook in the next month or two. And I think that's going to add some interesting pressures on the market. And we'll see how that susses out. It's going to be a rotational year, that's for sure. And we'll see where we come out in a couple of months, maybe in the last quarter 4 of 2022. We'll be finally, figuring out exactly what's running and what not to be in. But right now, we are, turning the ship around, and you can hear the metal squeaking, and it's happening. But every part of that ship has to be turned around. Good morning, everybody on TikTok. If you are interested in joining my trading group, click the link in my profile, and you can come on in and check it out for free. All right, I've got lots of opportunities ready, set, go this morning. We'll see what alerts and pops. On the momentum front, we're watching MULN, PIK, BBIG, and UTME and Venom. These seem to be popping this morning, with MULN having the most trades per minute, most volume and the most trades per minute. BBIG, despite the hype this morning, not trading quite as much volume as MULN is. It's not quite as liquid as MULN. I'd say MULN is about 5 to 10 times more active. So that could indicate more potential in MULN than BBIG. Also, we're watching PIK, PIK, the kids PIK clothing store that Disney is helping promote alongside their movie. Was it Cheaper by the Dozen 3 or something? Yeah. Pranshu asks, so is the market going to go green or red today? I don't know. We're going to take it, one movement at a time. At the moment, it looks like, Qs are going to be under pressure. Like I said, the Dow is below Friday's close, but the S&P 500 is at Friday's close and has been grinding up. So it looks like, the S&P 500 may be up or flat or slightly down grinding, and the Qs flat or down grinding, and industrials, sideways. So it could be a little bit of a directionless day today. So we have to really filter out for prime opportunities who are moving on, or basically leading us out of the bottom. We have to find those leaders, and I have a hit list up, or I think those leaders are who I think those leaders are right now, and we'll see which ones pop to the top of the list, or which ones get alerted on breakouts. we can get in those for swing trades, not necessarily day trades, swing trades. All right, we've got 12 minutes to the open. Everybody out there, if you want to check out our trading group, just click the link in my profile and you can come check it out for free for the next 7 days. Well, that's good, Pranchu. At least you're on both sides. Whichever way it goes, hopefully, you chose the right side. Which sector is popping the most pre-market? That's a good question. Let's check here. Oh, wow. I have it all on my screen right here. So I would say energy is up a lot, but sideways. No. However, financials are really running. So I'd say financials, XLF. Yep, good question. I also built a Gromo scanner. So, and it's pretty sweet. No Gromo, not gonna lie. It's a growth momentum scanner. So it pre-filters a universe of unbelievably great, fundamentally growing stocks, and does not discriminate on their charts. And then anything that is moving up hard, it will bring it right up to the top of the list. Then we can pull up the chart and we can see, okay, is that a technical breakout? Is it a bottom reversal? Is it just chop? I mean, so I think the new Gromo scanner is going to be really good. We'll see. Built it over the weekend and we'll see what happens. If anybody would like to follow our trading group or me, click the link in my profile and you can come and check out our group for the next 7 days for free. Hope to see you in there. See you soon. Okay, so that could be what's pushing up a lot is the financials on the S&P 500. Yeah. Yes, they are. Yeah. Let me take a look at AXP's chart, financials chart. Yeah. Think I'm going to need to wait for 195 on that, but I'll put an alert on it. There could be a lot of alerts this morning, so you guys need to discriminate a little bit as to which swing trades you want to take on, because you're probably already holding Ken, Square, maybe Sling, or Imsky, or maybe Rambus, and those ought to be 25% allocations if you've properly sized them up for your swings. And Tesla, so we've got a lot of good things already, but there could be more coming. And yeah, I mean, who knows what's the best opportunity? You just have to, nibble a little bit, buy a little small position, scrape it off from somewhere so you can have the funds to be able to do so. And then if it goes in our direction, add. If it goes against us, half. That's the plan for our this morning. MULN, PIK, BBIG, UTME, Venom, all sideways. Nothing breaking out yet. Is it too late to enter Square? Let's check. Somebody asks if it's too late to enter Square. It can kind of depend on what basis you're getting in. We got in pretty good. Let's see, where did we get in? At 122. So it wasn't, the ultimate perfect pivot, which would have been 113. But we got in at 122 and we're up 15%. And then, but pivot break would have been at 133 and it's at 140 right now, 138.60 pre-market. So 138.60 divided by 133 puts you at only 4.2% above the technical breakout zone. And so it's at the top end of its range of already having gotten away from you, and you already missed 2 early entries. So, you put yourself at a much higher risk getting in late like that. But you could always start small. If it goes in your direction, increase. And if it doesn't, decrease. Once it's 5% out of the gate, you're done. Don't increase. CR, not familiar with that one, am I? Let's see. Crane Company. Manufactures fluid handling, aerospace, and electronic equipment and engineering materials. Growth this year projected at 12%. 736 estimated EPS times a PE of 17 puts it at $125 profit target. I mean, $125 price target. It's already at 110, so there's not much upside potential. Not interested. But if I go to CF, for instance, fertilizer, CF's currently trading at 97 in pre-market, 95, 97. It's estimated to have 117% growth this year. $14.23 EPS estimated times a PE of 14 puts the price at 199.92 or whatever that is there. So 200, but it's at 97. So it's has room to more than double this year, CF. So, compare those two, right? CR, it's got like maybe 7% of upside for the whole year. Divide that by 4 quarters, and you're talking about only gaining about 3% a quarter. CF, on the other hand, can do 25% a quarter. You find different things like that, then do your valuations. If you're interested in the future of the stock, then check what are the fundamental metrics for its future, and that would be estimated earnings this year. That'll tell you, and then multiply that by the PE, and you've got your target price. Unity, man, I really want to be in Unity, but I'm trying to find an entry. I feel good about Unity, but it's not happening in the charts. It doesn't have a good history lately, and it doesn't have any relative strength worthwhile. It's just not its time. All right, we got 4 minutes and 30 seconds until the open. And it's going to be very interesting to see what pops up this morning to get in. I'm ready. MULN starting to move up. The breakout will be at 361. 361 for 50 cents of risk. 361, 50 cents of risk. Yeah, you really missed it, Pranchu. I mean, totally made a clear-cut case. But that's going to happen all the time if you continue to do things the way you're doing them. So make the changes so that you don't have that happen again. Changes in your life, in your systems, in your processes, in your setup, in your machines, habits. Have I looked at Hood lately? Robin Hood. Interesting. I'll have to wait for it to turn around more. There's certainly way better opportunities out there. You don't need to be fucking around with Robinhood. Well, the stocks crash soon or what? Oh man, that boy, does that sound like somebody who put all their money on SPY puts. uh, it's going the other way on you. You might not want to go do that. But yeah, this market could turn around on a dime. We know that. We're ready. Those signals, we already are prepared for all that. If those signals start coming in, we cut everything. People keep saying Robinhood bottomed, but you disagree. Yeah, I mean, maybe it could have. It may have bottomed. From a technical analysis standpoint, it kind of looks like it did. But from a fundamental analysis point, we're going to need some more quarters to prove it. All right, we got 1 minute until the open. Re-entry on DDS. Let's see, where are we at on DDS? Oh, that's not on our swing 100. Why do you need a re-entry? No, it's 6.6% out of the gate. No. The reason why you need a re-entry is because you missed it the first fucking time. Don't miss things when you're supposed to get in them. Otherwise, they've come and gone. Oh, all right. Well, you got to re-enter if it re-pops up and over like a prior high in that, kind of in recent couple days or whatnot when that happens. That's just something you can add to your tool set to make sure you get back in. I think I'm in the same situation. Oh no, I do have it. Yeah, I think that's just because I forgot to sell. That's why I use mental stops. All right, market is open. I'm watching MULN, PIK, and BBIG for momentum breakouts. Oh, we're getting alerts everywhere. Wow, we're getting so many alerts. Oh wow, MOS is way over the alert point. All right, BBIG is totally crapping out. No trade there. MULN did break 351. Did I say? Or 361 for 50 cents of risk. MULN. All right, let me take a look at these alerts here. There are 9 of them. Okay, trying to find some prime opportunities here. PIK, PIK, yes. Moving on up. PIK, it's going to break out at 711. Yeah, that's pretty much where it is now. Then you can get in. Go ahead. For 60 cents of risk. PIK, 60 cents of risk. All right, I'm putting in an alert for ANET. ANET. Oh, I'm getting so many alerts that I can't even screenshot it for you. Wait for me. I'll have to go back later to put the stops in. There's no time. Okay, so that alert has gone out. Ooh, a very interesting breakout on CV, CIVI. Let me just analyze that really quickly. Oh man, triple upside, 300% upside potential on CV. I'm loading the boat on that one. We have so many great alerts this morning. Over on PIK, that's failed out. BBIG is now popping, and that's an entry on BBIG. Stop below 3, so 25 cents a risk BBIG. Entry, hurry up if you're day trading. And don't day trade unless you have a $30,000 account or you're using a practice simulator. Where are we at on all state? There we go. Yeah, but I don't know if this is the correct price. 133.5? No, that's not. 134. So yeah, you want to make sure you increase on all. Watch your positions. Anything that's up 1 or 2%, increase. Anything that's up 3%, increase. Once it's 5%, forget it. Too far gone. You missed it. And if you're down below your break even, below your entry, half it. Cut it in half. That was me. People watching who use Thinkorswim they hear that sound, they're like, "The fuck? What was that?" Did somebody sell my? Because sometimes the brokers get in there and they sell your goddamn orders. Oh, dudes, Dillard's is flying. Woo! Dillard's is really flying. It's up over 300 level now from my entry. I'm just still in it because I use mental stops. Yeah, Boeing heading down because of the crash. Yeah, so if anybody wants to take that as a day trade, they can. As a directional, I would do that as a day swing with the path of victory. So wow, and SPY is really moving up. I mean, this is no joke. We are really in a lockout rally on SPY. We started in zone 4 last Tuesday, and we moved all the way through to zone 3, and we are now about to enter zone 2, which is incredible. It means that perhaps by the end of this week, we might have broken a major pivot, and we'll be sideways on the market, if not fully confirmed bullish by the end of the week. I can't believe that fully. We'll see. But my God, yeah, SPY is really running the S&P 500. All right, let's continue to go through these opportunities here. There are many. And let's go to the oldest ones first. Looks like good old Venom is back. Let's take a look. If you liked Venom, Venom is back. Let me check the valuation on that. Valued at $64, currently $30. So we've got a lot of upside potential there on Viper Energy Partners, Venom. Okay, I will alert that now. If you want to figure your stops, and I don't have it there, if it's defensive market, like 3%. In a bullish market, 5%. All right, there's the Viper alert. Excuse me. Remember to add as it moves in your favor. The prices on the sheet are not lined up. PSTG almost at breakout, but we're already in it, I believe. PSTG, we're up almost 5% on that. Hopefully you're in it. All right, going through the opportunities. Let's keep moving through them. Wow, I have like 15 opportunities here. Ooh, MOS. Flown and gone on MOS. Holy Toledo. BF could work. Wow, what a price increase. I mean, the fertilizers are just on fire. I have enough to pick up a little. No, not really. I'm gonna have to sell something off. But yeah, CF is a little bit flown and gone also, though it has incredible upside. Yeah, CF price target is 199. Me. That's this year's estimated earnings times the current PE. Well, I'll alert it, but you've got just seconds to get into CF before it's out of the technical buy area. Okay, that's alerted. You guys in Tesla, we're now up 10%. Is that right? Yeah, even more. We're now at 10%. So that's first profit target in a somewhat bullish market means either you can hold or you can take 25% off. Okay. You can just hold though. In a bullish market, we would normally just hold anything that strong, anything that moving that strongly. So we're up 10% on Tesla. Thank you, Tesla. Looks like we've gotten some pullback on VET. Gonna take a look at that. It's doing all right. Oh, wait a minute. Is that a short? No. Yes, it is a short, and it is doing all right as far as going up. So watch out on your vet short VET. All right, Mac. Yeah, shop has opened considerably lower. Retailers potentially under pressure. That could be what's going on there. We stopped out at ADM, and we had a CF short. So we're, CF long now. Well, obviously, we've stopped out of CF short. Flipped on that. All right, so let's take a look at some more alerts. Albertsons. Yeah, I don't. Let's see. Yeah, no go on Albertsons. IPI, that potash company, Intrepid Potash. Could be a possible early entry. $287. What? Divided by 74.89. Wow, 284% upside on IPI. Definitely alerting that. And my analysts indicate it could go a heck of a lot higher. That's hilarious. All right, yeah, we're in Avgo. So yeah, just reduce if it's going down on you. EVS, let's take a look, Theo. It does have increased volume, but it also has a recent mostly selling day. So I'm not going to touch it unless it breaks 111. Yes, so I'll put an alert on that. so that we can come back to that at some point. Crowd is moving against us. I'm going to cut from there. Make room for more. You guys over on TikTok, remember that if you want to come join our trading group, you just have to click the link in my profile. Thank you for tuning in this morning. We're going to continue with the members only feed. Thank you. See you in the group. Just click the link in my bio and you can continue trading with us there. Thank you for tuning in. And that includes you guys over on YouTube and Twitch and everywhere else you are. Make sure you come over. It's free for the next 7 days. Come over and join our trading group. Click the link in the description or in my bio or in my profile. See you soon.